we have a situation where the representation for Black people, when we've got clear lynchings going on, obvious. These last two we spoke of on the same block. And you don't hear anything from these people until they start messing with their money. That's when you start hearing from these people, when you start messing with their money. But all these people talking about Black lives and all this stuff, two clear cases. They got the videotape and everything, which is also crazy. How many aren't filmed? It's so nasty. So Al Green gets up, he got censured. And you know what I found out, what I realized? He got censored for acting like an idiot today. This wasn't from the other night. He was disrupting another meeting. And I'm gonna let this is difficult to watch. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit, but I might have to stop it.
A proud, liberated Democrat.
Okay.
Unbought.
Actually, okay. If you listen to it 2 times fast, it's not that bad. That's how I was listening to it before. Hold on, let's listen to it right now. One, like regular speed.
Unbossed and unafraid. And I rise today, Mr. Speaker, to call to the attention of the House, this place that I revere, and notwithstanding recent events that I have great respect for. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in response to a censure that took place as it relates to my behavior. I have been told by some that they did not have an opportunity to hear the actual resolution as it was read. I have here HRES 189, the censure resolution as it relates to my behavior. I believe this resolution should be read. I am not in any way upset with the Speaker. I want people to know that the Speaker did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do when we had the joint session of Congress. When I interrupted, the Speaker called it to my attention. He did it on multiple occasions. I have no reason in my heart to be upset with the Speaker. Later, persons came over and escorted me out. I appreciate them. They were very kind to me, the officers, very kind. They said kind words to me. And as a result of my behavior, I have been censured. I'm going to read the resolution and give some commentary.
What are your initial thoughts, Broken Blade? I know I hate to just drop it on you like this, but like what just from what he's said right here, you know, what are your initial impressions? And
hold on, really, just get to the damn point. Like all this lead in and like, is this a low-key filibuster or?
Broken Blade, I think we kind of touched on it earlier, man. I really think that they think that this is still like 1965. And I don't mean that I don't mean that disrespectfully, right? Like how your words will be interpreted are different based on how you're communicating and who you're communicating to. How you would say this in the 60s is probably how he's saying it now. But we move different these days. You can speak a little bit more frankly. You can still be a proper, right? Because I think he was trying to, because he's still abiding by the rules, right? Like he's basically saying, look, I stood up in the thing because that was how I break the rules, and it was civil disobedience. Like that is what civil disobedience is. Like I'm going to stand here and I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to make a spectacle of myself and make everybody feel uncomfortable until someone has to usher me out. And my point has been made. And eventually, hopefully someone is going to see that and feel sorry for me. That's how that works. Right. But same thing with the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Right. We're going to get all the church folks after church and we're going to walk across the bridge over there to the whatever. And then they're going to have some cameras there. And, you know, and this is America is going to see what all these white folks have been doing to us. But if the white folks don't see them do it, then no changes get made. So you have to go out there and get roughed up a little bit. I understand that. I'm just saying that I believe this is ineffective. You know what I mean? And it's like, you're just making us look stupid.
Yeah.
And we can't separate the brown skin. So like, we know well, actually, I mean, he looks Indian. Like Indian is in like black Indian. Like if you were to make an argument that black people were on this in this country before this, we looked like this. Yeah. This is the Indian we looked like before the rest of us got here. Like the dark Indians, that's what this is. So this brother is brother. Like his brother, I believe he is from the dirt. He is absolutely from the dirt. He might mess around and be like 500 years old and just not be telling nobody. You know what I'm saying? He might be. And I imagine he's a really nice guy. I imagine that like he's probably really wise, and I'm sure that we could. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's ineffective though. You know, like you're just making us look stupid. Shout out to what's his name, Duke, on the Predator. Bill Duke, yeah, you're ghosting us. Like, come on, man. Like, use your energy for causes that are going to get us some benefit. Don't sit out here like an idiot. Now, next time you got to say something important, nobody's gonna take you serious. Right. The first thing he did at the beginning of Trump's first, he was the first one to file impeachment papers. Him. They didn't pay attention to his because it didn't have legal standing. They ended up impeaching him on somebody. They tried to impeach him like 2-3 times, but he filed the paperwork the very first time. So he's been an asshole this entire time. I got to be real. Like he's just been completely non-cooperative this entire time. And my thing is like, look, all of these Democrats are like trying to stop. And it's like, yo, none of you guys are trying to like help or fix or have some say. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because you won't even like, okay, well, damn, you have no say how Medicare is going to go down because you're not sitting at the table. If you're not going to be cooperative and at least give your input, then you deserve to get shut out. And so I see this and I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, you're making us look man, look, bro, you hurt me so bad. All of these white folks have been sitting around all day just banging on black folks. Like him and Jasmine Crockett, is that her name? Jasmine Crockett? Yeah. All day they have just been clowning, like conservative white people that I was trying to like. And they've just been hammering these black folks. And I'm just like, fuck, man. We have no friends, black men. We have no friends. We really don't. Because this guy doesn't represent me.
No.
You know what I mean? He doesn't represent me. But because everybody acts like that, then, so anyways. I don't know. Shout out to Simeon. What's up? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Solo Dolo, what's up, bro? How are you? Salute to all you guys, man. I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything to add? I'm just bummed out because it's like he's a freaking senator. Like he's like it's like, help, like do something good, please. Don't embarrass us. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, let's start with the question. Do you know what specifically he was engaging in civil disobedience about what specific point he was trying to make?
Stop Trump. That's it.
He didn't make it a scene, then with them dumbass paddles.
Yeah.
Crockett, what is her position? Like, what's her like her job title? What is she?
She might be a senator. Give me a second. Go ahead.
But the political position, dropping F-bombs from the mic, ratchet behavior from political position.
Texas. She's a representative from Texas.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Had to be Texas.
Yeah. Both of them. Al Green's from Texas too.
Facts.
What is going on? Bro, come on.
Well, they're on borrowed time. I know how Texas move. That ain't gonna hold. All this him and hollering, F-bombs, making the scene, all these dumbass protests. We covered stories of 2 black men that had been off our police officers. There's still a bigger story about a man that was found lynched, that they tried to say he bought the rope himself.
Oh my God.
And we get crickets on that. In their attempt to protest just the existence of Trump, apparently, they can't even stand to show respect for a young woman that was raped by an illegal immigrant. A young child that survived brain cancer. And the young man that was been accepted into Westport. But y'all will stand, black politicians will stand for racist ass Ukraine. Have a military unit that big up the small mustache. And recently, I saw a video of a Ukrainian harassing a black man, forced him to eat a banana on camera.
I saw that, bro.
But that's what we standing up for.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
Y'all,
That is like the legit home of the Yahtzees. Like the legit home. The legit home of the Yahtzees. They try to
so grossly. Y'all become an absolute joke. I believe we're watching the last throws of the Democratic Party, and frankly, I'm here for it. I'll leave it at that.
Amen. I'm with you. It's all good. Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm there. I am over it. I'm embarrassed for them. I'm embarrassed for them. But again, I'm embarrassed for us too, because again, people can't tell the difference. They don't know that there's a Haitian, Jamaican, Nigerian. Like, they don't know that we all don't. They just think we're all the same. Kind of like we think all white people are the same. They don't understand that. And look, most foundational Black Americans, I think, didn't really realize that they were completely separate from these other Blacks. I don't think so, because I didn't really realize that there was so much angst. I really didn't realize that there was so much animosity directed towards foundational Black Americans until I started to really dig a little bit. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Y'all really do call us names when we got our backs turned, or you really will sell us out to the white man, or you really do think that their shop is better, or you really do got some sort of a problem, or you've been sunning me low key this entire time. I had no idea. See, now that I know, I'm going to act accordingly. And I think that needs to, I mean, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Send the Ukrainians back to hell. Yeah. Send them all back. My tax dollars, please. Anyways, check this out. We got one more